Lincoln! Number 77, Riker Jefflin. Number 90, Lillian Matson. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Southside Dawgs. And introducing your home team, also representing Metro, we have number 1, Leo Copley. Number 2, Ryder Barth. Number 8, Jack Copley. Number 9, Henry Lutz. Number 14, Lucas Leslie. Number 21, Evan Wiltsey. Number 22, Jackson O'Neill. Number 24, Lincoln Wallace. Number 28, Mason Elliott. Number 29, Landon Thomas. Number 30, Silas Sampson. Number 35, Matt Talbot. Number 54, Jake Rogers. Number 50, Sangbin Kim. Number 53, Caden Borna. Number 55, Eddie Shed. Number 60, Braxton Burnett. Number 66, Lucas Dovey. And number 96, Ryan Vandenberg. Make some noise for the Nanaimo Legion of Boom.
No, they have like
Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize that the BCPFA Provincial Championships take place on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Esquimalt, Sawhees, and Beacher Bay, and Sanic peoples recognized by the Tartslet, Pouchiquin, Sao, Sachem, and Malahat peoples. We thank the Coast Salish who continue to live on these lands and care for them, along with the waters and all that is above and below. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask that if you are able to please stand up, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
football fans, and welcome back to Starlight Stadium for another day full of football action. Our first game on the deck is a 12-man Peewee football championship between the Nanaimo Legion of Boom taking on the Southside Dawgs this morning. I'm Cole McGarvey. I'll be your play-by-play. I'm joined once again by Sean Arabsky. We'll be doing color today. Sean, thanks for joining me. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Excited to get back here after last night's heavyweight match. And, you know, we've got a little local rivalry here between the Football Nanaimo Seahawks and the Southside Dawgs.
We do indeed. Two teams we're both familiar with, back from our home of Nanaimo. Sean, what are some things you're looking forward to in this 12-man Peewee championship this morning?
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how the 12-man is different compared to the 9-man tackle that we saw yesterday, or 6-man tackle as well, and kind of see how they use the width of the field differently and, you know, the extra players differently. Other than that, definitely some players to watch on Football Nanaimo are the Copley brothers, Leo and Jack, as well as Henry Lutz is quite the athlete. On the south side, Xavier Anderson is going to be one of the fastest players on the team as well. Something to note on south side as well, they have four females on the team: Paisley Metcalf, Lillian Matson, Amber, and Daniela Fawcett as well. So, you know, a growing game as well. BCPFA is starting their tackle initiative with the females as well, so it's good to see it growing at the youth ages.
Very cool. And this morning should be a fun one. No weather in play yet. A little windy, a little bit cold, but no rain coming into play so far. The captains will be coming out for the coin toss here shortly. A few thank yous and reminders before we get going. Reminder to buy 50/50, folks. Don't have to come on down to watch the games to buy 50/50. You guys can buy online with our various QR codes on our website and social media, as well as our provincial hoodie merch that you guys can purchase online. You guys can find the links to those on our website and social media, Facebook page and Instagram as well. Thank yous. Thank you to the BC Football's Officials Association. Thank you to the City of Langford, VICFA, and the Saanich Wolverines for hosting this year's event. Thank you to Joustin Rings and Sports Canada TV. Captain's just coming out to midfield for the coin toss now. We have the Southside Dawgs, red with a little white trim, black helmets. The Nanaimo Legion of Boom in the blue with the green trim, white helmets.
Yeah, you know, we have a couple coaches here as well with a little bit more experience past, you know, this age. Alex Williams on Football Nanaimo's side has coached the Bolinas Whalers up there in Parksville, as well as Isaiah Rogers played for the VI Raiders for a couple years. And then on the Southside side, they got Ash Tloley, who is a Barsby and Raiders alumni, as well as won the 2022 Bantam Provincial Championship with actually a couple kids we'll see tonight in the midget game was a part of that championship winning team, as well as he won two-time national champion with the VI Raiders. So it will be kind of interesting to see how they match up together schematically, and, you know, which coach kind of has a better game plan today.
Yeah, for sure. Two teams that should be pretty familiar with each other. The Nanaimo rivalry strong and alive. Looks like the Southside Dawgs will be returning here to start.
$9 a.m. We'll see which fan bases are a little bit more live this morning.
Coquitlam sure brought it yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Sure. They need their own crazy pee out here this morning.
Nearing 50 people tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate you guys like yesterday. Try to get up over 200 viewers. Once again, let us know in the chat where you guys are tuning in from and who you're rooting for today. Game 1 of 4 about to kick off here.
A little frigid this morning as well.
It is.
Jake Rogers on the kickoff here by Football Nanaimo. Each team kind of has their famous socks on as well, with the Southside Dawgs with the long red and the Football Nanaimo with the long green.
And the kick is up.
It's a pretty good boot.
Pretty good kick. Southside Dawgs back to return. Scoop it up. Coming to the near side of the field now. At the 20. And he's taken down around the 21.5 yard line.
Eric Oram on the return there. Pretty good return, but great boot. Some of the better boots that we saw even yesterday from the Bantam game.
Yep. Here we go. Southside Dawgs will be working left to right on your TV screen.
Pretty interested to see how the defenses are going to line up again in the 12-man, if they're going to go 4-man front, man coverage compared to cover 3, and kind of see how much variety they have at this age, and how much kind of the kids can kind of pick up.
It's like Bennett Owens under center for the Southside Dawgs. Ball snap, handoff left side, off tackle. Has a lane, trying to get outside. He breaks the edge. He's going around the corner. Midfield now. He's taken out of bounds.
Oh, big hit. I think Jake Rogers on the hit there too. But that was a great run by Gavin Lombardi-Wagner there. I think Southside's going to come out and run. It's quite the identity of the entire program. And they don't play much 12-man football, obviously, as most of the kids end up going to Barsby. So pretty interesting to see how they'll use the motion and the extra player.
Here we go. Southside Dawgs back to the line. Bennett, I formation. Motion left side, handoff left side once again. Lombardi-Wagner with the carry once again.
Yeah, I think Jake Rogers is going to be a player to watch. That's the first 3 plays with the huge kick and 2 huge tackles here at the start. Clearly one of the better players for Football Nanaimo.
Owens under center once again. Motion left side. Fullback dive. Able to get a few yards anyways.
Bennett Owens, their quarterback, actually. Their dad is O-line coach for the Barsby Bulldogs last year, as well as I think he was supporting this year as well. Chandler Owens, who plays for the VI Raiders, is helping out the Southside Dawgs as a junior coach on the sideline as well.
Bennett Owens under center once again. Ball snapped, handoff right side, lead play. Met right away, and he's going to not get it. Going to be turnover on downs, and the Legion of Boom will take over the football, the 45, 46-yard line.
Sangbin Kim with a huge tackle there in the D-line position to stuff the Southside Dawgs, and we'll get to take our first look at Football Nanaimo's offense here.
We got our first worldwide listener this morning watching from the Netherlands. Go Seahawks. Seahawks with possession of the football now. Lucas Leslie, quarterback for the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, Lucas Leslie also playing safety for Football Nanaimo. Really talented player.
Handoff left side, jet sweep. Look to be
nice tackle by Gavin Lombardi-Wagner there. The running back for Southside also playing linebacker. Came up and filled extremely well. Be interesting to see how this rivalry kind of develops over the years, as Football Nanaimo has had quite the revival in the last 5 years, from the youth ages all the way up to midget.
Lucas Leslie in the gun, motion left side, ball snap, play action, rolling right side, has a little bit of space, he's going to tuck it and run. Met by a few defenders and brought him down after what looks to be about a 7-yard gain on the play. Going to set up a 3rd and 5 to go.
He looked pretty patient back there. Not too panicked, not needing to break the pocket right away, but kind of letting the routes develop downfield before taking off, as there was nothing that he liked.
Not feeling the need to force anything as well. You throw it deep there and get an incomplete pass. You're in 3rd and long there. I think getting in the 3rd and manageable situation, hopefully they're able to pick it up here.
Yeah, definitely. I think they might go back to a something where he kind of rolls out of the pocket, gets some routes downfield, kind of let him use his legs and arm, whatever he chooses.
Leslie bringing his team to the line. Ball being snapped from the 50-yard line. Motion left side. Leslie looking downfield. Pressure.
Oh.
And he's going to be brought down in the backfield, and that's going to be a sack.
Or
the play didn't get off.
looks like they're moving him back 5 yards. False start.
Play was blown dead.
Offside by the Seahawks. So it looks like we're going to have a 3rd and 11 here. Definitely limits the playbook now for Football Nanaimo. Potentially like a draw, jet sweep. Unless you feel comfortable with Leslie.
Third and 11 for the Legion of Boom.
Lucas Dovey, the receiver near side of us, nicknamed Laptop.
I wonder how you get a nickname like Laptop.
Yeah. In today's age, you're probably just on it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, looking like Legion of Boom's about to punt it. They do get one off. Decent punt as well with a nice
great
bounce. Southside Dawgs recover.
Easton Campbell there on the recovery.
Southside Dawgs will take over at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Weather's good, but those flags on the far side of the field starting to pick up now, Sean.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Southside is going to look to kind of get a drive there as Ash joins the huddle. Some offensive keys to the game from Southside is to control the line of scrimmage and be able to establish the run. Again, quite the identity of the whole program all the way up to the Barsby Dawgs. Control the clock, even think about shortening the game. So you're limiting the turnovers and running the ball, as well as using run to open up the play action. So as we've seen, we haven't seen them throw the ball yet, but if they keep trying to run the ball, Football Now is going to creep up, especially with their one safety high, and potentially they could go over the top with some of their athletes at receiver.
60 people now tuning into the YouTube chat. Got to give somebody a shout out to Coach Pip tuning in. He says he recognizes voices. Let's go, boys. Appreciate Pip for tuning in this morning. Southside Dawgs. Bennett Owens under center.
Yeah, so Bennett Owens is described as cerebral and a football encyclopedia.
Ball's handed off to the fullback. Tries to get outside. He does. Keeps turning those legs out for what looks to be about an 8-yard gain on the play for the Southside Dawgs.
Jack Copley in there on the tackle there.
Easton Campbell with the hard running.
I think you are looking for a quarterback that has a football encyclopedia type of brain. You want someone to be able to control the huddle, understand the plays that Coach Ash has given him.
We have a player down for the Legion of Boom. Looks to be
Jack Copley.
Jack Copley.
He jogs off. It'd be tough for anyone to beat Jack Copley's style.
Yeah.
He's one of the best dressers here for sure.
We talked about the drip yesterday for sure. We don't know if we've seen anybody rival the Coquitlam team from yesterday, but still early on. 3 more games to play after this one.
Yeah, we have another Cloverdale team today too, so we'll see if they can build off of that.
Bennett Owens. Understanding as he sends 3 men in motion to the right side. Ball snapped. Handoff to the fullback once again. He gets upfield. He's going to get a first down. First down, Southside Dawgs. Easton Campbell on the run once again. And Easton Campbell's down on the play.
Be interesting to see how Southside, develops that 3-man motion, as Football Nanaimo didn't really shift to it. So see if Southside can kind of expose that a little bit.
Well, we have a second here, Sean, as a Southside alum. It's got to be cool to be calling one of their games here this morning.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, alum to Southside and Football Nanaimo. Played 1 year midget at Football Nanaimo as well. So
formerly of obviously Redmond, now named Football Nanaimo.
Yeah, rebranded to the Seahawks. So yeah, definitely cool. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how both programs develop, especially after COVID. Southside feeds right into Barsby. As Football Nanaimo, some kids might go play for ND, or some kids will kind of stay in the program and move all the way up to Bantam and midget.
I think it's cool at the grassroots level as well. Seeing the teams and full of numbers at this age is good for the growth of the game.
Definitely.
Bennett Owens, handoff left side. Not much room there. Seahawks shutting the door on that one.
I like 22 on Football Nanaimo, Jackson O'Neill. He has a classic middle linebacker stance going on. Looking for him to be a force in the middle.
Bennett Owens coming back to the huddle with the play call. Southside Dawgs break the huddle. I formation for the Southside Dawgs. Motion right side. Handoff left side. There's a seam there.
Oh, got hit by his own player. Reese Ryman with a great tackle on his running back.
I think that could have been a big play there. Had a lane off the left side and just got tripped up by his own player, unfortunately.
Looks like they're backing it up anyways.
Procedure.
Oh, wow.
Penalty is declined. It will be third down. Third and about 6 or 7 yards. Trips right side. Owens with the handoff. Lombardi Wagner. Left side, he has some space. Can he get the edge? He does. He'll pick up the first down and around the corner. Will he go? He will. Nobody left. 10-5. Touchdown, Southside Dawgs. Lombardi Wagner takes it home from 50 yards out. 6-0 Southside Dawgs.
Yeah, it was a great run. You know, I think Football Nanaimo kind of had some bad angles as they were tracking him down, but you know, obviously showed his speed to take the corner there and go all the way. Great start for Southside. All you can ask for to go up 6-0 in the first quarter.
Lombardi Wagner has been a treat to watch so far in this first quarter. Southside Dawgs lining up for the extra point now. A reminder, folks, at this level it will be 2-point kick converts and 1 for the run pass convert. So attempting the 2-point conversion right here. The ball will be snapped as well. Ball is snapped. It's pinned. Ball is up. Blocked. Going to remain 6-0.
They snapped it there, though, eh?
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
A little bit different from yesterday. I know we saw the ball being just placed on the tee for them, and a little bit more of a execution for the Southside Dawgs with the snap there being a little bit slow.
Definitely makes it a harder decision to either kick it for 2 or go for 1.
Six nothing for the Dawgs. They'll kick off here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. As we're seeing the Isaac Wagner touchdown here. Terrific little off tackle play to the left side. As you mentioned, Lucas Leslie just with an unfortunate angle there. Wasn't able to catch him on the sideline. Couchman has the ball teed up for the Dawgs.
A lot more wind today.
Yep.
When looking at the flags for sure. So Southside will be kicking into the wind here. Might have played a part in Football Nanaimo's big kick earlier.
Ball's picked up for the Legion of Boom.
Jack
left
Crawford.
side, he has a little bit of a lane. Can he turn the corner? He's met there. Great tackle. Looks to be the kicker as well. Travis Couchman for the Southside Dawgs.
Yeah, I thought he might be able to turn the corner there, but it was a great job by Couchman to track him down.
The kicker as well.
Yeah.
Plays blown in. Lucas Leslie. Timeout, Southside Dawgs. Reminder, folks, to purchase your guys' 50-50 tickets. If you guys aren't coming down to the stadium, you guys can find the links to purchase on our social media, our Facebook and Instagram, as well as our website. If you guys are lucky enough to be coming down to the stadium today, scan the QR codes along the fences. You guys can enter to win 50-50. Up over $2,500. I believe the goal was to hopefully push around $6,000, try to break last year's record. So got some work to do, but still a lot of day left.
Football and I was going to line up in a kind of a 3-by-1 set with split backs.
Leslie in the gun.
As a motion out to running back
3-by-2.
there.
They motion a near side. Play action.
Oh.
Looking for it, but he's taken down. Leslie going to be taken down for the second sack of the game. Was looking downfield. Couldn't find his receiver.
Sacked by Paisley Metcalf. You know, one of the females we were talking about earlier at the start of the game with the huge sack there. Looked like Lucas Leslie was looking deep to the far side.
And I think speaking about that from a quarterback perspective, Sean, even as you get older, playing on a Canadian field like this, that throw to that field side is just a far one. It takes a lot of time, and in these winds and in these windy conditions, will make it even more difficult.
Yeah, it's on defense. You're okay with field side fades all day because it's a super low efficient throw.
Motion right side, ball's handed off.
Jack Copley on the run there.
Jack Copley, can he get around the edge? He stops his feet, cuts back. And he'll be taken down. Looks to be 2-yard loss on the play. It's going to be third down for the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, third and about 14 here, so we'll see what they cook up. They punted last time in this situation, so wouldn't be surprised to see them punt again.
Looks like the Boom will line up to punt. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Punt is off, and it's
Great
a good
punt.
one with a nice roll and bounce. And he hits the lane, and he's brought down.
Looks like Lucas Lindsay again on the tackle there. Quarterback safety. It's been all over the field so far to start this game.
Pending the flag, that looks to be almost a 30-yard net punt. Not too shabby there.
No, again, some of the special teams by Football Nanaimo right now, honestly, better than some of the special teams we saw last night from their Bantam team.
Yep, absolutely. As we know, special
Too
teams,
many men, so it looks like it's backing them up to punt again.
Can they do it again? We shall see.
Uh-oh. No, it doesn't matter.
Especially with the wind going with them for another 40 seconds here before the quarter flips. Can they take advantage of that last little bit of wind? Timeout, Legion of Boom.
Yeah, I think Football Nanaimo kind of needs to sort itself out here. There's a little bit of confusion on who's on, whose job is it.
Update in the chat, 50-50 now approaching $3,000 up to $2,900. Let's keep buying, folks. Legion of Boom set to punt. They've gotten off 2 terrific punts already. Let's see. we have another timeout. We have back-to-back timeouts here for the Legion of Boom. We have Coach Alex Williams coming out on the field.
Yeah, again, definitely want to sort themselves out here, as you know that too many men penalty cost them about 50 yards of field position here.
Alrighty now, here we go. Legion of Boom ready to punt. Ball snapped. It's off.
Here we go, good bounce, good bounce.
Not a bad one.
So they're going to get a 5-yard flag there. So they'll start around midfield on the opponent's 52-yard line. See if Southside can kind of take advantage of the mental mistake there by Football Nanaimo.
Going to be on Football Nanaimo's side of the field here to start. 53.5-yard line. Southside Dawgs in the huddle.
The trips right here, a little I formation.
Bennett Owens, ball snapped, handoff. Little lead right side, able to pick up 6 yards on the play. Lombardi Wagner once again.
Yeah, another tackle there by Sangman Kim, right in the middle, really anchoring that D-line. Southside, or Football Nanaimo's D-line is doing a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage, resetting the line of scrimmage as well. Be able to push that O-line back, change the depth of where the running back's trying to run to.
That looks like it's going to be quarter time, Sean. Through 1 quarter of play, we have 6-0 for the Southside Dawgs. Southside with possession now on the Seahawks 48-yard line.
About 2nd and 6 here.
Bennett Owens under center.
Again with the trips right. Could probably see in a Football Nanaimo will honor the backside.
Oh, ball's dropped. I believe it's recovered by Football Nanaimo.
Yeah,
pivotal turnover. Bennett Owens unable to get the snap cleanly, and Legion of Boom's going to take over at their 48-yard line.
Look like Jake Rogers again in on the play. Kid has been a beast all day so far. Huge change of possession there. See if Football Nanaimo can kind of capitalize.
Reminder not only to follow and subscribe to BCPFA on social media on YouTube for more content from today's action, as well as Canadian Football Fanatics on Instagram and YouTube for more behind-the-scenes content from up here in the broadcast booth and down on the field. Legion of Boom, first down. They break the huddle. Leslie in the gun, flanked by 2 tailbacks. Trips right, sends a man in motion. Leslie with the snap, handoff. Tailback trying to find a little bit of space. He does. He's able to get 3 yards on the play. Lyndon Thomas.
Yeah, Lyndon Thomas, pretty quick athlete out there. Not the biggest in stature, but agile feet. So would like to kind of see him get outside of the box into some space and see how he can kind of utilize that. Southside's pretty big in the middle there, so.
Leslie once again in the gun, flanked by 2 tailbacks.
Southside lining up in a bear front as well with 5D linemen up.
Motion left, 2x2. Ball's faked handoff. Leslie looking downfield. He just tucks it and runs. Evades 2 tacklers. Can he evade a third? No, he can. He's wrapped up.
Yeah, Gavin Lombardi on the tackle there too, which was huge, considering Leslie was getting outside of the pocket.
Looks like they're going to be giving him a 2-yard gain on the play. Going to be a 3rd and 5 here upcoming from just shy midfield.
I'd imagine they might get Leslie out of the pocket again here. Might be a theme when they need a play. Get him out of the pocket so he can use his legs as well as to find a receiver downfield.
And it appears like the Legion of Boom will be punting this one. They've stuck to their strategy all day long.
Into the wind as well, so we'll see how much change of possession here. They do have Lucas Leslie in the back there. That could easily be a fake.
Ball snapped. Looked like some early movement there by the Legion of Boom. Ball scooped up by the Southside Dawgs. Coming right, coming back near side. Coming around the edge. He has a little bit of space. Gets upfield for as much as he can and almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Bennett Owens there, quarterback, right into the line of scrimmage. And, that's kind of an interesting thing. Obviously, again, hindsight's 20/20, but when you're kicking into the wind, I don't know how much field you're going to flip in the first play. So it's like even if you were able to tackle him back there and it's a 10, 15-yard punt, is it worth it when you could try to keep the drive going with a run?
I'm getting flashbacks of maybe a smaller version of a North Rainy number 2 jersey returning kicks, quarterback as well.
Yeah. Junior Bantam Southside head coach, North Rainy.
Going to get the play from the sideline now, Bennett Owens.
Be interesting to see how Southside kind of adjusts. Football Nanaimo's D-line has done a really good job. Potentially maybe work on some jet sweeps or something outside as well.
Bennett Owens under center, I formation.
Trips in the boundary.
Handoff, Lombardi Wagner. And he's met. Maybe after a half-yard gain, looks to maybe be a yard gain.
Yeah, Eddie Shen there and on the tackle there. Another Football Nanaimo D-line making a play. Looks like Sangbin is down. So it looks like he's able to walk off. Hopefully we'll see him back in there today as well.
Bennett Owens.
With 7 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Bennett Owens waiting to snap. Sending a man in motion right side. Ball's given off. Does he have the edge? He's met. Ball's out. And recovered.
Nanaimo. Again, Jake Rogers, I think, second fumble recovery. You see the coaches are fired up on Football Nanaimo's sideline. This clearly means something to both organizations. There's a lot of energy on both sides.
We talked about the bragging rights in those off-season training with the Coquitlam games. I'm sure maybe at some cage events in the off-season there could be some bragging rights for this game here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we definitely got some of the kids on both teams in our winter flag league, so definitely might hear some trash talk as we get into next week.
And maybe if anybody that's tuning in from the Nanaimo area, Sean, maybe is interested in getting into football, playing football, developing their football skills, where can they maybe contact you guys at Cage?
Yeah, definitely our website at Cage Athletics or on all social medias as well. I think flag football is one of the best sports kids can play to just kind of increase their athleticism all over with tracking, sprinting, catching, everything that it takes to be an athlete you can kind of get out of the sport.
Leslie, ball snap, handoff, right side, ball's taken, and he's going.
Coming back.
Running very hard, but pending the flag, Lyndon Thomas. Heck of a run by Lyndon Thomas. Smaller in stature, but he runs sure with power. And it's coming back.
It's interesting, at this age when, you can't really coach and teach as much complex assignments for kids this age. Obviously, you still can teach them next level concepts, but, a lot of it just kind of comes down to discipline, who can do the simple things the best, fundamentals, stuff like not going offside, too many men, things like that could easily be the difference in this game.
Leslie bringing his team to the line. Trips near side of the field.
Waiting for a Lucas Leslie deep ball. I think that'll be coming fairly soon.
Oh. Handoff left side. Ryder Barth. 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 13 upcoming for the Legion of Boom. Five minutes remaining in the first half of play. Leslie bringing his team to the line. Trips near side. Sends a man in motion. Ball snap, play action. Looking for a lane. Leslie, he can't find one. He's been in the backfield. He evades one tackler, but he's rallied to and brought down in the backfield. Third sack of the day on Leslie.
There's something, although he got sacked, there's something so smooth about, a tall, big quarterback back there being patient, looking to run the ball. Obviously didn't work out there, but definitely shades of Cam Newton.
He's looking for some lanes. He's just not being able to find any. Southside Dawgs right now are plugging all those holes and lanes for any escape lanes for Leslie. Looks like they are going to be punting once again here. So Southside Dawgs, giving up the football with some turnovers, but their defense doing a good job of bailing them out.
Yeah, they have 0 points here halfway through the second quarter. You're feeling really good. And on football tonight, you force 3 punts now.
And the ball's kicked off. Punted. Southside Dawgs pick it up. And
Dayton Bacon didn't want to have his day with the ball today, but, doing his job and back out there, Southside Dawgs are going to be hitting the offense here.
Once again, some thank yous to the wonderful officials on the field today, the BC Football Officials Association, always looking for new members to sign up. Thank you to the City of Langford, VICFA organization, as well as Saanich Wolverines for hosting this year's event, Joustin Rings, and Sports Canada TV, as well as all the awesome people behind the scenes at BCPFA for organizing this year's 2-day tournament.
For Nanaimo, 29 coming off the edge.
And he breaks outside. Lombardi Wagner trying to get outside. Oh, he's brought down on the play. Looks like just at the line of scrimmage.
Great tackle there by Jack Copley.
Where's my Dawgs fans at?
Ooh, the announcer's getting the Southside Dog fans fired up here. Might be more Seahawks fans here, though, in attendance. I think they definitely...
Judging by that, it seems like the Legion of Boom is definitely in the building.
Yeah.
Gavin Owens under center. Ball snapped.
Uh-oh.
Oh, blown up right away. He's looking for any sort of run lane. He does get one off left side, but Legion of Boom coming in and taking him down in the backfield.
Yeah, Jackson O'Neill, one of the players that said to watch from that middle linebacker position, coming up on the broken play. Create the sack here as we get third and long. I think one thing that's clearly clear to note is compared to the 12-man compared to the 9-man and the 6-man football is there's a whole lot less space out there. So, offense is a lot harder to come by. You got to chip away, really play within the box and have drives that might take 10 plays, 11 plays compared to what we saw yesterday where, with all the space, being able to take it on the first or second play of a drive.
Watching that replay, number 49 for the Legion of Boom, Jake Rogers with the impressive push there on the interior of the offensive line of the Southside Dawgs. Handoff right side, Lombardi Wagner. Can he get around the edge? He's met by multiple defenders from the Legion of Boom and brought down.
So pretty interesting. You definitely have a philosophy difference between the two teams. Even Barsby up to the senior level usually doesn't like to punt. So even here, 3rd and 12 there, trying to punt compared to football Nanaimo when it's 3rd and 5 or 6, punting the ball.
Legion of Boom going to take over possession of the football.
Southside's kind of been based with analytics for 20 years, hey, with the no punting.
Yep, for sure.
Just like how I play Madden, so.
Leslie in the gun. 3x2, flanked by one tailback. Lyndon Thomas in the backfield, motion left side. Ball's hand off to Lyndon Thomas. Lyndon Thomas looking for a lane. He has one. Escapes the tackler. Dukes out of another one. He's going to pick up 9, maybe 10 yards, depending on the spot. Looks to be a first down. It is.
There's only 59 seconds left here, so Football Nanaimo is going to have to work pretty quick.
Lyndon Thomas, a terrific player to watch. As I mentioned, smaller in stature, but very quick in and out of those lanes. If he sees a hole, he's going to take it.
Football Nanaimo did kick off, so they might be trying to double up here by scoring a touchdown and getting the ball at the half.
The old double dip incoming, hopefully, for Legion of Boom here.
Yeah. Could be a huge momentum shift.
Leslie in the gun once again. Ball snapped, given to Lyndon Thomas. He finds a little hole up the middle, cuts back right side. Lyndon Thomas continuing to churn out yards down to what looks to be the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone now for Legion of Boom. 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Looking to even things up or even take the lead going into halftime.
Yeah, some really good vision shown by Lyndon there.
Heck of a player Lyndon Thomas is. I'm curious if they're going to continue to ride him all the way into the end zone here.
Yeah, I would expect a Lucas Leslie run pretty quick here as well.
Leslie rolling right. He has a player in the back of the end zone. It's up and just incomplete. Unable to haul it in.
Looking
Jack
for
Copley.
Jack Copley there. Yeah, that's interesting to note. Again, throwing into the wind. It looked like that ball might have held up for just a second. That was the last play of the half. So Football Nanaimo walks away with 0 points.
And I think they had Jack, but as you mentioned, just the wind probably hanging up their football a little bit more than Leslie would have wanted. And the Legion of Boom are going to be held off the scoreboard. Terrific play by Bennett Owens, quarterback of Southside, to not give up on the play, come back and break up that pass. Give his team the lead through 20 minutes. 6-0 Southside Dawgs. That'll do it for 20 minutes of play in the first half of game number 1. Sean and I will be back for some second half action of today's game number 1.
Stella, are you bored right now? Yeah, right. That's so much fun. Those are kinds of pictures. They're like the best buddies. Really? Anna? Because people always think that Alex is
Seahawks will be receiving the up in second half. Can we get the sticker back to Bill, please?
Wait, you didn't have any words.
called Jen asked her if they can challenge the place, what they can do is they can play them on television. And because I think it was pass interference. When they like push the hand down when he's trying to catch.
Okay.
But you don't want to challenge it by it.
Okay, let me try. Let me think if I bring.
I wonder sometimes with guys, like, should I turn it off somehow, or like, yeah.
And we're back for second half action from Starlight Stadium. Southside Dawgs are leading the football Nanaimo Legion of Boom 6-0. Appreciate everybody for joining us on this Sunday morning, just before NFL Sunday kicks off. Maybe our best Scott Hansen impression. I don't know about 7 hours of commercial-free football, but maybe 10 hours of partially interrupted football.
Yeah.
Sean and I will be here all day long.
Whoa, Jake, or not. Whoa, nice tackle again.
Jake Rogers. Terrific catch.
Yeah, he's really been special today. So football now is now going into the wind. Will be interesting to see if they get a little bit more aggressive this half again with some of the third downs. Down 6-0. Possessions are going to be paramount. Maybe you only get 3 possessions left for the rest of the game. So you really don't want to leave it up to your last one.
If you guys missed it during halftime, 50-50 now, just under $3,500, I believe.
Yeah, it was just over 3,200 there. It's pretty good.
So make sure you guys purchase your 50-50. Links are available online on our website, as well as both of our social media, Facebook page and Instagram. Legion of Boom, possession of the ball at midfield. Leslie in the gun once again. 3x2, sending a man in motion near side of the field. Ball snapped, handoff. Lyndon Thomas evades, a tackler evades another one. Lyndon Thomas into the secondary around the edge. He will score. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Lyndon Thomas. Legion of Boom. They come out booming in the second half. They find 6 points right away.
Yeah, extremely special run there by Lyndon Thomas. Evading the tackles again. We talked about his speed and elusiveness and really showed it. Even with a small stature, that little split zone action by football Nanaimo, making guys miss in the middle there, and then, the afterburners to take it all the way. Huge, huge start to the second half. We talked about the limited possessions here, and 6-6 now.
I talked about being small in stature, but he does not run small at all. Running through those arm tacklers, other Southside defenders, not going down on first contact. Love to see it there.
We talked about kind of keys to the game at the start, and, I talked about Xavier Anderson from Southside being a special player, and he actually has a basketball tournament today, so can't be here, those pesky two-sport athletes. So definitely that's why Gavin Lombardi's getting a little bit more carries potentially than he was used to. Big conversion here.
Jake Rogers. Hold from Leslie. High snap. Leslie trying to go around the edge. Will he get around? He will. Oh, was the ball. The ball was fumbled and picked up in the end zone by football Nanaimo. They're going to say conversion is good. Good thing that didn't roll out of the back of the end zone.
I'm telling you, Jackson O'Neill, number 22, has the best celebrations for football Nanaimo for sure. He's looking like Brian Dawkins out here.
Leslie.
Wow.
Not sure if he broke the plane or not.
It looks like they didn't call it a touchdown until it was recovered by Jack Copley, or a conversion.
Terrific play by Jack to follow the play. Football Nanaimo now up 7-6.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Southside, first time for them getting punched in the mouth here. How do they respond offensively when they have had some good drives, but, a couple mistakes have put them into like 2nd and 10, 2nd and 12 positions.
And first play offensively as well. For the football Nanaimo to come out hot like that, I feel like, and grab hold of momentum, very important start here for them in the second half.
Yeah, kind of interesting, adjustments. Be interesting how Southside adjusts to the split zone action they have with the slice, tight end, or slot kind of coming across.
Ball is recovered by the Southside Dawgs.
Yeah, so that makes it 7-6 for football Nanaimo. Because, again, if you kick it, it's 2 points. But if you run it in, it's only 1 point. So on that missed PAT, turned into a fire drill, running in for 1.
And that is at the Adam, Peewee, and Junior Bantam level. Of course, when we get later tonight in the Bantam and Midget games, conversions will be 1 point, and running and passing them will be 2. Bennett Owens under center once again. Handoff. Fullback dive. Terrific jump cut there by Travis Couchman. Travis Couchman around the edge. Nobody will catch him. He's going to score. Couchman, first play for the Dawgs, and he takes it home for a 60-yard touchdown. The Southside Dawgs respond right away. They say, we are here to play.
Yeah, great effort by Ryder Barth, tracking him down. Looked like he was going to run away from everyone, but he did just get in there to score. What a run. And, both teams have hit some big plays here to start the half. Defensively, for the defensive coordinators on that side, Isaiah Rogers, you are going to want to hit the books on how to kind of slow these guys up because, you can't allow 50-plus yard touchdowns. You got to make them work for it.
I know the Southside program is smiling at that one. 60-yard touchdown from a fullback dive. Love to see that. Couchman taking it home.
Offensive coordinator Colby Keller going with the fullback dive. And again, another staple in kind of the Barsby organization.
And the kick is blocked. Southside Dawgs are going to go up 5 points.
Honestly, I respect the hustle of trying the PATs, but I don't really get it at this age when you have to snap it.
We saw yesterday as well a little bit different, and I think that the snap is just coming into factor here and being just a little bit too slow getting to the holder, and you see in that 2 or 3 seconds that it's being too slow that the other team's able to block it.
Yeah, but at this age, in this Peewee championship, so much of it is really about development and, just I think the purity of football. So I do like them trying the PATs as, it's a skill that the kids need to practice, even the blocking on field goals. Love the kids pointing to their moms in the stands and waving at them.
Feeling like superstars this morning, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Southside Dawgs asking their fans to make some noise.
Oh, they are dancing on the field here.
I love it.
They're fired up after the touchdown.
Both sides ready to go. What a start to the second half. 2 touchdowns in little over 2 minutes of play here in the second half. Couchman, little squib kick to the left.
Has
into
a
the soft spot. Will Bennett Owens, I believe. Did Bennett Owens recover? He did. Going to be Southside Dawgs football. Terrific hustle there by Bennett Owens with the execution as well from the Southside Dawgs. Just a little pooch kick into that soft spot of the area. Nobody over there for football in Nanaimo.
Yeah, really great drawn-up play there by Southside Dawgs.
Couchman
finding a soft spot there.
Just past the first line, just before the second line of football in Nanaimo there. And Gavin Owens, quarterback for Southside, jumps on the football.
So Southside has a chance here to go up 2 scores on this drive. 12-7 is the score.
Gavin Owens under center now. Ball is dropped. He gets it off. Spin move by Lombardi Wagner. What he's met in the backfield.
Sangbin Kim again. As an interior D lineman, Sangbin has been destroying this game, Chris Jones style. And, you see Jake Rogers there in the backfield. We're talking about, changing the line of scrimmage defensively, be able to push that O-line back and get penetration. It's going a long way for football Nanaimo to get stops in the defense.
Once again, shout out to everybody that's tuning in on YouTube this morning. Appreciate all the kind comments. Austin, Carey, appreciate you guys enjoying today's broadcast. Stick around for games 2, 3, and 4.
Football Nanaimo's fans. Look, they're lined up in their bear front with 5 up there.
Owens, handoff, Couchman through the middle. He breaks a few tacklers. He's keeping going. And he's met. Little rugby scrum style out there.
You know, Football Nanaimo might want to look at some middle linebacker blitzes here with that fullback dive. Try to meet him right in the hole.
Looks like Southside Dawgs will be marching in the wrong direction. False start. Second down over. Looks to be second and 18 or so.
Football Nanaimo lining up in that bear front with 5 D linemen. They got, I'd say, about 2 linebackers and then, 2 halves and 2 corners. The halves are kind of linebacker hybrid.
Here we go. Owens under center, I formation. Little trouble to snap. Gives it to Couchman off the left side. Couchman around the edge. Trying to get to the secondary. He breaks the tackler. He's around the edge. Will Couchman score once again? Looking to score. He will score. Couchman once again. Referee signals it is a touchdown. Southside Dawgs have found something with Couchman here.
Yeah, Football Nanaimo's got to set the edge a little bit better as he's getting the corner a little bit too easy. Again, Ryder Barth tracking him down, almost keeping him from a touchdown. Ryder Barth really showing his speed out here today.
Quarterback Lucas Leslie at safety there, just a tad, split second late there, trying to get to him and cut off his angle. And Couchman dragging defenders into the end zone, scores. 18-7 Dawgs, pending the extra point here. What a response from the Southside Dawgs, though, hey, Sean? I mean,
yeah, we got some explosiveness happening in this quarter. All 3 runs over 40 yards.
yes.
So, again, talked about the defensive coordinators, Ash and Isaiah Rogers, are going to have to kind of make some adjustments here in the second half.
Southside Dawgs going for the 1-point conversion, are unable to get it. And I think a terrific response from those Southside Dawgs. Football Nanaimo comes out hot. Lyndon Thomas with a terrific run out of the gates. Southside Dawgs back-to-back touchdowns, and they kind of, grab hold of momentum themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, it'll be interesting to see how both defenses adjust. Southside Dawgs, if they'll go for another onside kick here, we will see. Hopefully, we got some gray clouds here, but hopefully the rain holds off. We did get some rain last night in the Bantam game, which clearly impacted some of the snaps and the throws. It did hold off in the second half.
And we saw that pay dividends for Langley.
Exactly. Yeah, they were a team that wanted to air it out. Clearly, a quarterback who, as a grade 9 or 10, hit puberty pretty early. So that's always a nice thing when you're building a football team at that age.
We got a Go Laptop in the chat, so the nickname obviously in the family as well.
Lyndon Thomas rocking the visor as well.
Leslie picks it up for Legion of Boom. Coming near side.
Jack
Looking
Copley with
for a block.
Oh!
Lowers the shoulder. Leslie cuts back. Met by Couchman and company. Leslie lowering the shoulder there.
Legion of Boom, here comes the boom.
Here
That was
comes
a
the boom.
great play.
Love seeing that from the quarterback there. He was looking for a block, I believe. He says, heck, I don't need a block. I'm going to run the guy over.
Huge drive for Football Nanaimo halfway through the third quarter. You want to be able to drive down, get some points on this drive, set yourself up for a chance to win as we hit the home stretch. Any games you're looking forward to today, Cole?
I'm looking forward to that midget game tonight, Sean. It should be a good one. I know we talked about last night's game kind of being the appetizer to tonight's main on-course, so should be an exciting one, and excited to watch those boys ball out tonight. Here we go. Leslie, handoff. Oh, Lyndon Thomas, they have a little bit of trouble. Leslie scoops it up, takes it off the left side, looking to keep going. And he's going to pick up the first down for his Legion of Boom.
Yeah, a couple, interesting matchups we have today. A couple different storylines as well, like we talked about with the Saanich Wolverines having a 50-game win streak at the Junior Bantam Division. Can they keep it going today at 2:30 versus the Coquitlam Chargers, who has a pretty good offensive coordinator on that side?
Yep, former Buffalo Bill, former BC Lion, Edmonton Elk, Ottawa Red Black, Paris Jackson, obviously Vancouver boy. So excited to see how they're coming out, and we'll be prepared for sure. Once again, a few thank yous. BC Football's Officials Association, City of Langford, VICFA, the Saanich Wolverines for hosting this year's event, as well as Jocelyn Rings and Sports Canada TV. Leslie in the gun, sending a man in motion right side. Fake handoff to Lyndon Thomas. Leslie off the left side. And he picks up what looks to be about 4 yards.
Yeah, Travis Couchman there on the tackle again. He's having a really, really strong game for them.
We talk about drip. Leslie with the one arm sleeve. He's got a couple armbands, the hand warmer, visor.
Quarterback safety combo. Definitely looking the part.
Timeout on the field. Reminder, folks, buy your 50-50 tickets. You don't have to come down to the stadium to buy. You can buy from the comfort of your living room or own home. You guys can find our links on our social media pages on our Instagram as well as Facebook and our website.
Yeah, so, Alex Williams, head coach of this Peewee Seahawks. Coach at Bolinas for 3 years, learning under Scott Childs and Jeremy Kahn. Jeremy kind of creating his own little coaching tree up there, North Island. Super interesting. They beat the Beast Mode 28-8 in the local Football Nanaimo rivalry, and definitely, when he talked about the opponent scout against Southside, said Southside's athletic, big, well coached, and Football Nanaimo actually lost 14-7 in the first matchup. So these teams are well acquainted, very physical game, and Football Nanaimo looking to get some revenge on that early loss.
I believe we got back-to-back timeouts once again. And something of note for Alex Williams as well. I don't think you were, I believe you were aged out, Sean. Would have been, I guess, labeled an old man by then. But
Unk status.
Unk status, I guess. Alex Williams actually came to VI Raiders spring and main camp in 2019. I believe you were at University of Carleton at the time. And I think for whatever reason wasn't able to play out the remainder of that season. But a guy that, had some interest at the next level, has been around and trying to give, his knowledge back to the game. So really terrific to see and kind of developing his program in Football Nanaimo here.
Yeah, definitely. Said he wouldn't feel satisfied to move up until he gets a championship. So we'll see if he can get that today. Again, a couple coaches, like we talked about, Ash Slowly, coaches at Barsby right now as well. Alex has coached at Bolinas, so definitely some guys that are used to some, high school and rivalry games between two, Barsby, Bolinas. So just like this rivalry, the fans are getting hyped for this matchup.
I guess a different shade of blue than that Whalers blue.
Yeah.
Leslie drops the snap. Tries to get as much as he can.
He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here for Football Nanaimo. We'll see if they go for it. I would imagine you'd have to go for it at this point in the game.
I'm curious with Football Nanaimo and how comfortable they are, passing the football. We've seen Leslie kind of tuck and run here the last few times. I feel like Football Nanaimo might start to, be a little bit, drop their eyes from their defender and starting to look in the backfield. Can they get somebody behind?
Yeah, Jock Copley at slot on the right side there.
Oh! Intercepted! Bennett Owens for the Southside Dawgs, taking it the other way. The quarterback recovers the onside kick, playing quarterback and intercepting the football. A terrific player for the Dawgs.
Yeah, he's having quite the day out there today. It's quite. His brother was center for Barsby last year, and now plays on the Raiders. Quite different body types between them as well. So interesting to see how Bennett will kind of grow into his body as he continues to develop.
We're seeing the patented strap celebration out there. Bennett, terrific play, young man. If he's able to make a play like that, you can celebrate all you want.
Yeah, that seatbelt was pretty tight there. Football Nanaimo trying to get the fans back in it even after the turnover. Number 60, Braxton Burnett, leading the charge here with the energy for Football Nanaimo.
Oh, we got our gritty.
Now he's grittying. Anything to get the fans going.
Lyndon Thomas asking for some noise.
Yeah. I think we gotta get Lyndon a couple more touches here towards the end of the game. Explosive, big plays.
Bennett Owens in the I formation. Take handoff. Lombardi Wagner left side. Has
Great
some room,
tackle
but
there by Jack Copley.
Excuse me, Jack Copley with the tackle.
Or was that Henry Lutz on that side?
They've been having some success off that left side, Southside, and
it's looking for Henry Lutz. I don't see his number out there today. There he is on the bench. Never mind. So definitely someone to watch as well. Super athletic. Would like to see the ball in his hands a little bit as well. Southside also has Anya Call over there on the sideline. Accomplished junior bantam football player.
Snap. Handoff, Lombardi Wagner left side. Breaks away from one tackle. Breaks away from a few. Continuing to drive his feet. Going to set up a 3rd and short. Going to be maybe a yard and a half short.
You talk about Anya over there too. She made TBC on the boys team as a girl. Extremely impressive. So quite talented herself, and it'll be cool as BCPFA gets the female initiative going. I think she'll be one of the ones ahead. Her dad, Sean Call, is going to be helping support it as well. So that'll be cool to see. She's very talented, super coachable and knowledgeable. I think even at this age, something as simple as like a smash concept, levels mesh, at that age is extremely impressive. So she'll be one to watch, as she gets older into the high school scene as well.
Bennett, snap, fakes it.
Whoa,
little bootleg.
Sangbin.
Can he get to the line to gain?
Jack
He
Copley
won't.
again with a huge tackle there.
Wow, it's going to be turnover on down. Sean, what do you have to say about that one? Football Nanaimo kind of getting out of their, they've been having some success with Couchman, with Lombardi Wagner, and they go away from it, try to get a little bootleg, and they get stopped, and the ball's turned over on downs.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Jack. Sangbin, the D-line, was absolutely fooled by the play or by the fake. Southside looked like they were going to get the first down, but Jack came downhill and was able to make the tackle, which this gives, Football Nanaimo, again, we talk about possessions. They might only have 2 possessions left in this game.
30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Again, Henry Lutz, who I was just talking about, number 9 out there. Receiver on this boundary side. Got to get him the ball a little bit as well.
Leslie.
They're in the Harewood What chance here now, too. The Dawgs are fired up.
Patented.
Ooh.
Leslie tucking and run. A lot of space right side. Cutting back through the middle.
Ooh, Couchman with a textbook tackle there.
Couchman mad that he didn't get the rock on the 3rd down play.
Definitely.
That'll be quarter time. Going to be flipping field position here now with a 2nd and 1 upcoming for the Football Nanaimo Legion of Boom, trailing Southside 18-7 with 10 minutes to go. Sean, you mentioning the kind of inclusion of females in our beautiful, wonderful game of football. I think having somebody like a Maya Turner, kicker for the University of Manitoba, is a huge thing for females looking up to somebody. We talked about yesterday of Taylor Algersma kind of being a guy of at the forefront of these youngsters, kind of looking up to somebody that hopefully will one day be a quarterback, a Canadian quarterback in the CFL. I think Maya Turner, Canada West All-Star this year, first ever female to play in Canada West. For these young ladies to look up to somebody like that and say, I want to be the next Maya Turner. I want to go, not only be a kicker, but be a player at a university in U Sports, or even maybe like yourself in CGFL or something like that. So it's just cool to see the inclusion for sure. Leslie trying to get off left side.
Throw the ball away.
The ball. He spins right. He chucks it deep. Is anybody down there? Bennett Owens, no. Bennett Owens looking for his second interception of the game.
It's huge for him just to get that ball off, because that would have been created a 3rd and 12 there if he would have got sacked, and it's still only 3rd and 1. Definitely look for a QB sneak or fullback dive here. But yeah, I think even too, just being able to see, someone like Maya, just to be there in the locker room, on the field, even without the success, just shows that, someone can do it. And then again, like you said, the success that she's had there, hopefully it encourages girls to, something just as simple as flag football to get involved in. With the rise of Olympic sports, there is going to be female flag football in the Olympics.
Leslie.
There's the QB sneak.
Quarterback sneak for Leslie.
And he's got it.
And he breaks the first wave of defenders, gets outside. Leslie with a stiff arm, looks for another cutback.
Huge first down there, by Leslie. QB sneak there, 3rd and 1 needed. I like the shot play on the 2nd and 1 play, honestly. Even though he almost got sacked, if you feel confident that he can get the first down on the 3rd and 1 anyways, it's a no-brainer to try to create a big play, especially when you're down by 2 possessions here.
Here we go. First down, Legion of Boom.
Fans making some noise on the... This has been... we talked about it yesterday with how well Nanaimo travels down here. It'll be interesting to see once we get Saanich and West Shore here, how electric their fans will be. But, both Southside and Football Nanaimo traveled really well down here, where other than probably the Bantam game last night, this has probably had the most fans and electric atmosphere so far.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Leslie walking to the line of scrimmage. 3-by-2 set. Brings a man in motion near side of the field. Leslie gets the snap. Handoff, Lyndon Thomas. Met right away, though.
Great job by the Southside D-line there.
Huge. We've seen Lyndon Thomas, once he breaks that first line of defenders, very dangerous weapon for the Legion of Boom.
Riker, Jacqueline, and Logan Whedon coming in on the tackle there.
$74 people tuning in on YouTube right now. I know it's Football Sunday, folks, but come join us over here. Like I said, not 7 hours of commercial free, about 10 hours of partially interrupted football. We'll be here all day long calling 3 more games after this one. Of course, there'll be a few breaks in between games, but we will be here all day long. Lyndon Thomas, handoff middle. Looking for a lane, breaks another tackle. Lyndon Thomas, cutback. Brought down by Couchman, but Lyndon Thomas, what a day. If the Legion of Boom can continue to get him the ball in space, can they catch up with 7:30 to go?
I'd like to see Lyndon just hit the sideline there and see how far he can get. It's one of those big things for running backs is not all the time do you want to be able to cut in, because you got those big middle linebackers coming down, and Couchman again with a huge hit there.
Here we go. Leslie in the gun. Flanked by Lyndon Thomas. Center man's in motion. Handoff, Lyndon Thomas up the middle.
Ooh, maybe a face mask
Could
there.
have looked like a face mask up here. I don't know. We'll wait for the replay. There is a flag down on the near side of the field.
That'll be automatic first down, half the distance, looks like.
Looked like the referee from the near side of the field saw it. Both referees in the middle of the field must have missed it.
No worries, though. If in between this game and the next Peewee game, I'm sure you could substitute some football with some NFL action today.
Yep. We'll be back. Next game starts at 11:45. That is the West Side Warriors and the Cloverdale Cougars Junior Bantam 9-man championship. Once again on the BCPFA YouTube channel. Ball snap, Leslie. Handoff, Lyndon Thomas up the middle. Lyndon Thomas looking for some space. He finds some. Hard running. Looks to be just short of the 10-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 2 or 3 to go.
Here we go, 3rd and short here. I'm going to expect another QB sneak here by Leslie. Timeout by Alex Williams. You know, he wants...
Both teams got to be out of timeouts here pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. That's the question about, you know, game management, clock management. 3rd and 1 here. This is a huge play. You have to make sure you get the right play here. But at the same time, you know, when you're down 2 scores, timeouts are paramount when you're trying to come back. So I'd expect a Lucas Leslie QB sneak here. Cole, if you actually, I'll ask you after the break here.
Here we go. Leslie coming to the line. Looks like another quarterback sneak, as Sean mentioned. He does. He sneaks it. It's going to be a 1st down.
I might just do that 3 more times here. Cole, if you're winning 50-50, $3,300, what are you buying?
Ooh, well, it's good timing. Obviously, we're just coming off Grey Cup. And Christmas is around the corner, so
yeah.
Probably go to some Bills, probably a Christmas.
Might be going right to the credit card, eh?
Yeah, honestly. Christmas presents, a few other things, maybe some days at home.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm crossing my fingers for Ryan Decker. I wouldn't mind a dinner at the Keg.
Exactly.
Leslie, handoff, Lyndon Thomas. Met, though. Southside Dawgs doing a good job of containing Lyndon Thomas around the goal line.
One thing would be interesting here, you know, we're near the goal line. Someone like Jake Rogers, number 49, if they could bring him in for a fullback position here, you know, kind of go a heavy package.
We've seen him be a very big weapon for the Seahawks today, recovering that onside kick very impressively, getting a big push on the interior of that defensive line.
He was described by his coach as strong as an ox, so definitely I'd want to try to run behind him here as he lines up at right tackle.
And you know, you look on the field, a lot of the kids wearing sleeves. He's got no sleeves. He's ready to bear the elements.
Dude's
out
raw.
Here. Handoff, no, Leslie fake.
Counter.
Trying to find a lane, he doesn't.
It looks like that was a pass play that, you know, Lucas Leslie kind of got spilled out of the pocket there. Like to see him be a little bit more patient and maybe use his legs outside the pocket rather than trying to look to run right away. But, you know, Southside came off the edge extremely fast there.
Looked like he might have had Jack Copley, a little slant pattern, but tougher to see. Once
3rd and goal from the 10. Could be the game.
Leslie setting a man in motion, ball snapped. Looking left
Oh!
side, throws it. He's got Jack!
It's in! They're calling him short on the 1.
Oh my
Henry
goodness.
Lutz, name I mentioned, receiver to watch.
What drama. 4 minutes to go, and they're going to be a yard short.
Man.
Turnover on downs.
Man, that's a crazy call. It's a call to make.
We've been calling for them to pass the ball. They do, and he's just short.
Does look like he is just short.
Oh my goodness. A heartbreaker for the Legion of Boom. They do everything but score.
So here they are down by 11, which, you know, Converse would be huge here. If you're football Nanaimo, you're going absolute all-run commit. You're trying to get a safety here.
I think there is a little bit of hope if you're able to get a 2-and-out, quick 2-and-out, and hopefully maybe a good return on the punt. You can score fast, but I'm not sure how much a safety will help.
Down.
Look to hand off. Couchman. Couchman with a lot of tough yards to get off their goal line.
And, you know, would Southside even punt from here? Or would they go
Give
for
up the
it, you
safety
know?
as well. They could.
Yeah, I don't,
Down 11.
down 11. You definitely could.
As you mentioned, the 2 points and 1 point conversions. With the 2 point safety, they could only get 10 points. So would be an interesting decision here. Sean, what an absolute heartbreaker for the football Nanaimo Legion of Boom. They do a terrific job of getting down there, executing a pass that we've been calling for, and they're inches short.
Yeah, really unfortunate bounce there for football Nanaimo. They did everything right. Lucas Leslie, good throw. Henry Lutz catching the ball, tries to dive in there, just short.
I hope they're showing that on NFL Red Zone this morning. What a game changer. Here we go, big second down. Bennett Owens under center. Handoff, Couchman once again.
Fullback dive. Looks like it's just short.
Lombardi Wagner has been running hard, but honestly, I'm okay.
3rd and 2.
I'm okay with giving the ball to Couchman hands.
I'm thinking another fullback dive here. See what Isaiah Rogers cooks up defensively.
Definitely going to be an interesting decision here now. 3rd down. You guys have an opinion, let us know in the chat. 89 people tuning in this morning. We appreciate you guys waking up with us. Early morning on a Sunday, NFL football on. Spending it with us, we greatly appreciate it. Reminder to buy 50-50, folks. Just under $3,500. You guys can find the links to those on our social media platforms, both Facebook and Instagram, as well as our website, BCPFA. Also, when you guys come down to the stadium, you guys can scan the QR codes located on the fence and our booth set up around the venue. Gavin Owens. Ball snapped and it's fumbled.
Football Nanaimo ball.
Wow.
Football Nanaimo
Here we
ball.
go. We
3
talked
minutes
about
left.
the Canadian game. A ton of time still left to play. If football Nanaimo can score, they don't even necessarily have to onside kick. They can send their defense out and hope for a stop.
Yeah, football Nanaimo has to score fairly quick here too.
To preserve any timeouts that they do have left over. I'm not too sure if we have official timeout count, but it's not on the screen. I know people, definitely going to be a decision here for them to kind of weigh back and forth. Do you onside kick or do you trust your defense to go out there?
Yeah, I think at this level you go onside kick for sure. Just give yourself, I like to look at it almost like 2 chances to get the ball with the onside kick and then also getting to stop them on defense. And when you're going up against Southside as well, like they're most likely not going to punt anyways, so you're not really worrying about them punting it down to your own 5-yard line.
First order of business is scoring a touchdown here.
Exactly.
We'll worry about that decision afterwards. Legion of Boom. Ball at 7-yard line. I'm feeling a Lyndon Thomas handoff up the middle. No, Leslie dropping back to pass, can't find anybody. Rolls out to the left, getting down to the end zone. He scores first
Touchdown.
play. Terrific job by Leslie. Didn't see anybody downfield. Breaks the pocket left side, and he gets into the end zone for his Legion of Boom, pending a huge extra point here.
That'll make it 18-13. I don't know if we're kicking any field goals, so I don't know if we're going for 2 really matters, but it looks like they are going to kick it for 2 here.
I believe we just got the 3-minute warning down on the field. Curious to see if they can execute this snap, hold, and kick. Better snap. Good hold. It's up and good. No, just left.
Wow. So that makes it a 5-point game here with 3 minutes to go. Just under 3 minutes. The reminder, the refs have the official game clock on the field. So here we go. I'd expect them to onside kick it here. I would think they might try to spin one similar to how Southside did earlier.
Here we go.
You can see some fans, some Football Nanaimo fans sporting the same bright green socks.
I'm curious if it's maybe, I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Maybe it's the winning socks.
Yep, lucky socks. 53 by the Dawgs, getting the fans fired up. Huge moment for these kids, as we said all weekend, for kids at this age. It's probably one of the best days of their lives so far. So, they're having fun. Emotions are high.
Great atmosphere. Fans making some noise. Henry Lutz.
Oh, be ready for a quick kick here. I think they're going to all try to get in the middle.
Henry Lutz kicks it.
Too far. Just a little bit too far, right? You only got 10 yards is how far you have to kick it. That one about 17, so you want to try to keep that within like the 10 to 12 range.
Jones Davis on the recovery for the Southside Dawgs.
So just under 3 minutes here. Football Nanaimo. See what they cook up defensively.
Do not turn away, folks. This is the Canadian Football League. 3 minutes to go. A ton of time left to play.
Might be louder than Kansas City in the stadium right now.
It might be.
Fans are getting fired up.
I wonder if we have the decimals on how loud it's getting in here. Fans making some noise, stomping their feet. Legion of Boom asking for them to get up.
Here we go, in their 50 front. Really trying to clog the middle, see what Jackson O'Neill can do for that middle linebacker position.
Bennett Owens under center, I formation, trips right, handoff, Couchman off the right side. 3 yards gain on the play.
The interesting thing about Southside lining up like trips right or motioning that way as well, it takes a linebacker out of the box and has to bring in a halfback to help support the run. So, I'd look for, a little misdirection, fake fullback dive right, almost toss left action to try to get some one-on-one with a corner out there.
Could be an opportunity here to set up Lombardi Wagner. They've been leaning on Couchman the last few drives. Owens under center.
About 2nd and 7. Looking like they're bringing the house.
They're bringing the house in the Bulls. 3rd down we have. 3rd down. Little trouble with the snap by Owens, but he recovers the ball.
3rd and 7 here.
They're going to go hurry up here. They're getting to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting. Are they going on 2?
They snap it. Penetration.
Ball's down. Football Nanaimo's got it.
Huge turning point. Recovered. Southside Dawgs tried to get to the line a little too quickly.
I'm not sure why Southside went hurry up there when you're trying to kill clock and at least let the kids compose themselves. They went a little too fast and, they dropped the transition there. But, again, kind of questioning the decision to go fast in that moment when you're trying to kill clock here.
Huge play by the Legion of Boom. Momentum with the Football Nanaimo.
Stadium is loud.
Wake up Langford. Leslie in the gun. Ball snapped. Looking left side.
He's got the receiver out
He's got
there.
the lane.
He's gonna run.
Stiff arm around the corner. Leslie brought down after a 1st down run. Big time first play for the Football Nanaimo Legion of Boom here. Down 2 points, 1:40 to go.
Great run there by Leslie. Like I talked about, one of his best assets is his legs, so it's good to see him get out of the pocket. Football Nanaimo has shown they can pass as well to Jack Copley or Lutz. Will be interesting to see if they go back to it.
And Caden Bornon in motion. Leslie breaking off the left side of the field once again. He has the receiver. He tries to stop.
Great job by Coachman. They'll bring up about a 2nd and 12 here for the Seahawks. Wonder if you want to try to run the ball with Lyndon Thomas here to get a manageable 3rd down, or you keep it in Leslie's hands and kind of keep letting him cook outside the pocket. I'd like to see him kind of throw the ball here pretty soon as well.
I think if they adopted the strategy of a team we saw yesterday with getting their quarterback out to the edge, it's maybe not called necessarily an RPO, but he has that run pass option as well.
Yeah.
Caden Bohr in motion. Play action. Leslie met.
Stuffed him.
Spinning away.
Still up. He goes to throw it.
Incomplete. Wow, that could have been disastrous. Going to be a 3rd and long here.
Looks like Evan Wiltsey is down on the field right now, so the trainers are coming out to support.
58 seconds to go. Once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in this morning. Approaching 100 viewers on YouTube, BCPFA YouTube channel. Stick with us all day long. We'll be back at 11:45, just after 2 o'clock, and 5 o'clock tonight for the Midget Provincial Championships. Almost all the games have been great finishes. I think just one of the games kind of been a little bit more lopsided, but other than that, great finishes here from Starlight
very competitive
Stadium.
football, which is good to see in championship games. Here we go, huge 3rd and 12. Could be the game here.
Leslie sends his man in motion, looking left side. He lets it go. Jack
Looking like to Lutz there, and again, just short. Just can't get the ball quite far enough. So it's going to be Southside ball here. 1st and 10, 52 seconds. Do they take knees? This would put football in Nanaimo at 0-2 on the weekend. Leaving it up to the midgets to take one home this tonight. Both losses very, very close. Not to say it's over yet. We'll see what Southside decides to do. You always have the chance of a fumbled snap, fumbled handoff.
Football Nanaimo is creating a lot of chaos and penetration up front. If they're able to continue to do that, Bennett Owens has had some trouble getting that snap cleanly.
Looks like they are going to run the ball.
Well snapped. Lombardi Wagner near side. Lombardi Wagner outside. Will anybody catch him? Just over midfield. Lombardi Wagner to the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. I don't know where they're going to spot him.
Down on the 1.
Lombardi Wagner.
Ryder Barth, easily the fastest 40 time on this field because he has tracked down 3 guys today. Incredible heart and effort there, but Lombardi Wagner seals this game here for the Southside Dawgs with that huge run.
I love the call. They've been feeding Couchman, and they go to Lombardi Wagner in a pivotal down to ice this game.
1-0. So looks like Canadian football here. You know, you got one play at the zeros.
Bennett Owens.
Just takes a knee. Good sportsmanship there by the Southside Dawgs.
Congratulations. Peewee 12-man championships go to the Southside Dawgs. They beat their city rivals, the Nanaimo Legion of Boom, 18-16 in an absolute thriller from Starlight Stadium.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the best games of the weekend so far for sure. Back and forth. Incredibly hard-fought battle by both teams. It's just one of those games where whoever can make, you know, the more 50-50 plays is going to win. I don't think any team was better than the other. They just made more plays today.
For sure. And, you know, football in Nanaimo, I'm sure, is kicking themselves. We talked about it yesterday of, you know, football games coming down to a handful of plays. They had opportunities off some Southside Dawgs turnovers and just unable to capitalize early on.
Yeah, a couple times in the goal line for sure. You know, got to finish drives in the red zone. And, you know, could have been the difference of the game. So we'll see who's your pick for MVP for the Southside Dawgs.
You know, it's hard to pick against the backfield of Couchman and Lombardi Wagner, but I'm going to go with Travis Couchman. What a day for him. They really leaned on him when it counted most.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say for football in Nanaimo, Jake Rogers really came out strong, set the tone for the defense, either him or Lucas Leslie. Lyndon Thomas had a couple great runs as well, so, you know, there's a few names that you could choose from.
For sure, and I can't be forgetting the quarterbacks. Bennett Owens, Mr. Do-It-Everything, playing quarterback, recovering the onside kick. Yes, interception, huge plays all over the field for Bennett Owens. Shout out to the Southside Dawgs. Once again, Peewee 12-man championships beating the football Nanaimo Legion of Boom 18-16 for game number 1 of the BCPFA Provincial Championships here from Starlight Stadium in Langford, BC. Few thank yous and reminders before Sean and I get out of here for game number 1, but folks, don't go too far. 11:45, Sean and I'll be back to call game number 2 between the West Shore Warriors and Cloverdale Cougars. Reminder, 50/50, you guys can purchase online and our links on our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, BCPFA. You guys can find the links, scan the QR codes if you guys are coming down to the stadium here today along the fences, as well as our provincial hoodie merches that you guys can purchase online as well. Thank you to our awesome officials. Once again, the BC Football Officials Association. Thank you to the City of Langford, VICFA, and the Saanich Wolverines program for hosting this year's event. Thank you to Justin Rings and Sports Canada TV. Sean, 5 games down, 3 to go, buddy. How are we feeling?
Pretty good. You know, we're kind of hitting the home stretch here. We've got junior bantam games kind of for the next 2 games between the West Shore Warriors and the Cloverdale Cougars. So again, Cloverdale with their 4th team this weekend. Obviously, the organization is doing something right. It'd be interesting to see, you know, how that team plays against the West Shore Warriors. The home team, you know, this is their home stadium or home park of Langford, you know, this area. So I'm sure they'll have a ton of fans out there. Will be interesting to see how those teams match up against each other.
A few last reminders. Reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel, BCPFA, for today's broadcast. And subscribe to the Canadian Football Fanatics on YouTube for a ton of behind-the-scenes content from Sean and I, as well as on Instagram. Sean and I will be back for game number 2.
Morning, everyone. First of all, I got 3 words for that game. Wow, wow, wow. Fans win today. This is why I do this. This is great. We got some thank yous to get out of the way here. First of all, I'd like to thank BCPFA and the city of Langford for allowing us to come into this beautiful stadium. Give a big hand. I'd also like to thank my team. Without my team giving up days and hours due to all of the baseball area. To make this happen, it just wouldn't. It takes an absolute village to make this tournament that we bring to you guys. So please give my team a hand. Players, you got a couple things to do for me. I want you to look up at the stands. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, and sister, give them a hand for supporting you all. And both your Georgia players, turn around. Without your coaches, trainers, managers, you would not be on the football field. Give them a hand. I've always called myself the coach's president, and I came up with this a few years ago for Provincials. And what I like to do is that the game ball to the coach. We got some awards to go out here. So our first award is going to be the sportsmanship. Southside Dawgs. Number 10, Travis. Oh, good! Number 77, right for Jacob.
So our first MVP award goes to Nanaimo. Number 2, Ryder Barth. And our next MVP for Southside, number 10, Travis Kuchman. All right, for the big one here, if we can get the captains come up from Southside. Ladies and gentlemen, your provincial champs, the Dawgs. Give it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold tight up in the stands for a couple of more minutes. We're going to escort each team to their respective end zones. Legion Boots, the east end zone. Southside Dawgs, the west end zone, for official BCPFA pictures. Then you will be invited down onto the field to get photographs of your own.
Some up here too.